Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
Shall we report this development to Captain Brandt? Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you're looking for. I'll save you!
Glad to see you have the matter in hand.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
My sword strikes true.
Most impressive, Master.
Keep on like that and we'll be done here soon enough.
That was certainly worthwhile. You're soaked. Do try not to catch cold.
It's hard as stone, making it ideal for tossing at our other foes.
There's a shorter path we might take now. Allow me to show you.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
I will protect you.
Paths to victory are myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
Well, well, color me surprised.
Here, strike with lightning inside.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
I'd say we collect as much as we can carry. To think I'd be caught unaware. I am. It is about time we...
Look there. Methinks I spy aught of use.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
The Arisen has engaged!
Take that!
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Would you mind coming over here?
One of us has been trapped!
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. Now to report to Captain Brandt. Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual.
Well fought, Arisen.
I dare say the Arisen could have defeated this lot without us.
Stand
I suppose I'll handle this. We're the first to notice we've all got different locations.
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none.
dead body. What?
What am I supposed to do about it?
You looking for a body? Have at it. What you waiting for? Get on with it.
If this is my end, so be it.
I've had about all I can stand of this.
I grant you lightning bag. Do not despair. I'm coming to your aid.
If you would. That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive.
You what?
Pray, follow me.
Forgive me for being a burden arisen. At once, Master.
We ought to bring word of this to Captain Brown. Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual. I see our goal has changed. I would not presume to direct our course, but do let me know if you require a guide.
Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing business. Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back to this, eventually.
Where are the Saurians?
Let my magic grant you an elemental being.
I'm nodding off where I stand.
Might I interest you in my humble wares? Hope to see you again.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Rousing is enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
Have my protection! Our enemies have grown in number. This battle's end is more distant than I'd hoped. Most impressive, Master.
Would seem lots of catching up to do.
That was certainly very well.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
If you refer to...
How are we to get through this door?
As I recall, the location of another of our tasks is not far from here.
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
Oi there, friend. Care to help a fellow out? All I ask is that you hear my request. What have you got to lose? My thanks, sir. As to the matter at hand, it concerns my ox cart business. I've been holding off service on account of all the monsters on the road, but now I feel prepared to start making trips to Melv again. Only trouble is, there are still monsters about, and I can't help but worry for the safety of the carts. That's where you come in. See, I've got a letter here from Lady Margit, the Watchhead's wife, to be delivered to one Sir Leonard in Melv. I'd like you to accompany the cart in my stead and see to it that the letter reaches its recipient. What say you, friend? Splendid! I knew I was right to put my faith in you. Now, the carts only depart at certain hours of the day, but I find that time flies when I take a seat at the station to wait. And mind you don't forget to pay your way before you board. That's standard practice, and I would advise against trying any funny business. Each cart travels with an escort of trained soldiers, see? In case it encounters any monsters out on the road. So anyone thinking of riding for free will have to take the issue up with them. But enough of my lecturing. Just make sure that letter gets to Sir Leonard. Then come find me when the job's done. Oh, and I'll pay your fare this time, seeing as you're doing me a favor and all. Come find me when you've delivered that letter. I'll be waiting to hear from you.
We ought to see this to its destination.
Here to ask Autumn, might I interest you in my... humble wares? Much obliged, sir. Whatever am I to do?
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Aye, got some coin to spare your humble storyteller? Much appreciated.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
What did you think of that story? 'Twas well told and all, but not particularly exciting, eh? I mean, it's the sort of thing you hear bandied about the tavern every other night, isn't it? I'd heard tell of a beggar doing well for himself, so I came out here to learn his ways. Haven't learned much, that's for sure. And by the look of it, he doesn't appear to be making much for his efforts, neither. So where's all his coin coming from, then? Makes a man wonder, it does.
We meet again. Truth be told, I was hoping we might. Would you care to stay and talk a moment? I'm glad. Sit down, won't you? I'm rather fond of this place. I ne'er imagined a city could be like this. So full of excitement, so alive. And how could I have? In all my life, I've hardly left the palace. My mother is quite strict. You understand. Oft did I long for a taste of normal life. Even aught as simple as going shopping for myself. My mother has always procured the things I covet for me, so to pick out an item and obtain it with my own hands held a certain appeal. Of course, in the end, you were the one who made the purchase. That's all right. I know you meant well. Besides, I can safely say it was still a novel experience. I wanted to give you something in return by way of thanks. Here, this is for you. My apologies, friend, but I'd best be going. I mustn't let Mother find out I left the palace. Thank you for indulging me. I do hope we'll see each other anon. Till then, farewell.
Over here, if you please.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.